world's largest reptile, the American alligator dwells here in abundance. It is a tourist's dream to spot an alligator in the wild while visiting, but to be guaranteed to encounter them, there are many places to see and learn about alligators right here in Naples.
Debbie, how long have you been working with alligators? I mean, how do you get into working with alligators?
I kind of just fell into it. I'm the youth education coordinator here at Corkscrew, and we've always had alligators as ambassador animals to use for our youth programs. And so 14 years I've been working with alligators. I took over a few years after I had been here, and so I'm the permit holder.
The permit holder.
So you have to have a permit to have an alligator.
Okay, good to know. Don't just go get one out of the Everglades, please.
Please, and this is captive born
Okay.
and raised, and it will go back into captivity when it gets too big for my tank.
Alligators feed mainly on fish, turtles, snakes, and small mammals.
She doesn't have to wear like one of those things around her mouth or anything?
I don't tape their mouths. They're tiny. Again, I always try to stay in control of her head. That's why my fingers are here.
Okay.
Not squeezing, just hold her very lightly. So if she moves or decides to squirm, I can have control. The jawline, it's very sensitive. When gators are in the water, they can kind of feel the vibration of predators or prey in the water. So I really don't like to tape them up or rubber band them. It's okay, some people do. But mine are small enough that I never felt the need to do that. So.
And they can grow pretty big. I think I read like the biggest one was like 15 feet and 1,000 pounds.
Right, exactly.
1,000 pounds.
Right.
Like, I mean, that is a big gator.
Right. On average, males can get anywhere from 12 to 14. Anything normally under 10 would be a female. But just viewing a gator from, just looking at body-wise, you can't usually tell male or female. Unless they exhibit behavior where like a female would be protective of a nest, that sometimes you can identify. But if it's over 10 feet, probably a large male alligator. We do have a large 14-foot alligator out in the middle of our lettuce lakes, and he's very territorial. So a lot of things.
So he'll let the females in, but he doesn't let the males in.
No.
So in Florida, are there particular mating seasons when it comes to these ladies and gentlemen? Like what should we be aware of here in Florida when it comes to gator love?
So courtship usually starts happening in April.
Courtship?
They alligators are very, they have a whole thing that they do when they're courting. They call it like the water dance. You actually can see them do that. They'll raise their heads up out of the water and their tail, and they make like a bellowing and such a way.
Bellowing?
Yeah, they make a bellowing sound.
After mating, females build a mound nest of soil, vegetation debris, and lay 32 to 46 eggs in late June to early July. American alligators can live up to the average age of a human. Visit the Audubon Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary or the Naples Zoo to see these amazing reptiles in their natural habitat, up close and personal.